You have never worked together.
Work?
Yeah?
No, no, no.
But it's also from Mamelodi.
Yes, yes.
Mokgotsi believes that you are John Wick, and everybody else there believes you are a John Wick in Mamelodi, that you have been killing people in Mamelodi.
Yes, I heard that.
But what are you, John Wick?
No, I'm not.
Do you kill people?
No, 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 no.
Have you ever been accused of murder before?
No, 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 never.
So what effort have you taken, the same effort you have taken in saving the image of the company,
Yes.
to save your image from being called a John Wick and being called a dangerous murderer in Mamelodi? What effort have you taken?
That thing, I heard it from Matlanga Commission, but I was in CMEX. There we don't have access to anything. So there's nothing I can do at this moment. My main focus now is to fight to get myself out of this place.
No, but you're called John Wick before you came here.
No, no, no. I don't know about that.
You are not called John Wick
No,
before you
no,
came
no.
here.
No.
Now, in your detail of 14 security or personal protectors, how many are former task force members?
It's not task force, it's from the defense, it's special forces.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm asking about the task force, the police task force.
Oh, task force is one.
It's one. And then the special forces?
I'll say maybe 8.
8.
Yeah.
Out of 14. So it's special forces, 8 plus 1 task force.
9.
That is paramilitary. It's not VIP protection to have such dangerous, the highest form of defense of the country in one unit. How much does that cost per month?
I was paying them 100,000 a month each.
Yeah. So what is your personal security detail budget per month? Because remember, it's food, it's petrol, it's convoy, it's hotels, it's all of that.
My budget is 2 million.
Now, you said the security company makes 2 million. You can't budget 2 million. So the whole 2 million, when it gets in, it goes to those people.
Yes, but I don't have one company.
Oh, so you source from different companies to maintain that lifestyle. I've got a message. You know, Jerry's mom called me and asked me that I must ask you to return her son, because she believes very strongly that you kidnapped her son.
Yes.
And she cries in tears because she says she knows you. And she has given you a plate of food to where you are a child. If we were to talk to her now as she's listening, what will you say to her?
I will say that they are misleading her. And I think the people who are misleading her are the people who put me here in prison. Because I think they even went and told this same thing before the mother to Jerry's wife. So I will say she's being misled, because they know very well that I'm the first person who woke up at night there, and then I was the first person who was looking for Jerry everywhere. So when they say I kidnapped her, it's because maybe of my suggestion that rather let's tell the police the truth. And then they were not comfortable with that. And I said to them, it's either we do that or we never find him, because if we don't give them a clue, then how are we going to know, how the police are they going to know where he is? So they were emphasizing that we need to save their image, his image. So me and them, we ended up not agreeing on one thing, because even myself, I was tired of looking for someone, but we must lie to the police on the other side.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm given some limited time and I'm allocating it to you. Speak to her. Talk to Jerry's mom. She's listening to you now. She's watching you. Talk to her. Her son has been missing for so long.
Yes.
And she feels very strongly that you took her son. Yes. The same way they felt very strong that you took AB's wife and AB's son.
Yes.
So before you speak to AB, speak to Jerry's mom.
AB knows that. I think wherever he knows that thing he knows very well that I've never.
No, leave AB. I'm saying, yes. Jerry's mom is watching. Talk to her.
I will say, Mama, you know very well, me and your son, we are very, very, very close friends. We've done a lot of things together, traveled together, me and his wife and my wife, and there was nothing that I will do to harm your son. Actually, your son was like a young brother to me. So there are people who are getting between us, trying to convince you that I took your son so that you might think of me as this boogeyman that people paint me to be. But from the bottom of my heart, I've never and I will never ever do anything to harm your son or your family.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Now, did you have a business deal with Jerry in some comfort installing solar system?
Yeah, but it was his business. But I'm the one who got it for him.
So you worked together, and whatever the monies that you were supposed to transact at that level,
Yeah.
you sorted each other out.
Yes.
Now, just before Jerry disappeared, and then I think Jerry disappeared a week or two, and AB's wife disappeared 2 weeks after or so, but it was within a short space of time.
Yeah, I think a week in between or so, yeah.
They say Jerry and AB were in your office. You wanted them to do some tender in Limpopo of CID. You called AB because he had a CIDB 9.
Yes, that's
And
true.
they both declined to do that business with you. And that's where their problems started.
He actually accepted AB, and it was not in Limpopo, it was there in Silverton, by where there's a fourth plant. And then he accepted. The thing is, he was supposed to go to a briefing. I think he missed the briefing or something. That's why the thing didn't happen, but he never declined.
So now, do you know anything about AB's son and AB's wife?
No.
But were you not involved in helping them to find the wife and the son?
Yes, I was.
And then as from a security company perspective, what were your suspicions or your findings, as it were?
Actually, there's this Pakistani guy whose employee was kidnapped. The Pakistani guy, he's a Muslim. We will go to the same mosque. So he told me that his employee has been kidnapped. So I asked around, and I found out there's some guys in Atteridgeville who kidnapped that employee. And I took my chances. I just said, called the guy, and I said, I know it's you, but I was just testing the waters. Return that guy because we do not want to come looking for you. Luckily, he dropped him off by Church Street at Sasol Garage. Then we found the guy. So now, with AB's family, because the guy who kidnapped the Pakistani guy were from Atteridgeville. So I said to AB, because you are not far from Atteridgeville, I suspect it might be these guys. And I called the guys as well. I said to them, you see now, you're starting, can you please return AB's family? And then he hung up, and then he switched off the phone, and then he just disappeared. And I just heard that after a while, they said, okay, I'm disguising to appear as if I'm helping AB, but I know that I'm the one who's doing this. But I think it was those guys trying to divert the attention.
You remember when I started, I spoke about your son and your wife and how they should not be treated the way they are treated by police.
Yes.
AB's son and AB's wife did not deserve what happened to them.
I agree, yes.
Especially the son of AB, who will forever be traumatized by those experiences.
Yes.
And Jerry's wife and children do not deserve to see their father not returning from home, because every sunset they look forward to the return of their father, and the father does not come back. Like you growing up without a father, these children want their father, they want to see their father returning. And no one must do that to children and our wives.
Oh, you agree?
With your security experience, do you think Jerry is still alive? I mean, those kidnapping people, if they kidnap you to extort money, for you to give them money, a ransom and all of that. But once they keep you for too long, you become an expense to them because they have to feed you. They have to, if you are sick, medication, accommodation, and all of that. Why would they keep you this long when they know that there's actually nothing coming forward? Do you think Jerry is still alive? Not do you know. With your own security experience and your instinct as a friend who says to the mother of Jerry, this was like my younger brother. Something in you should tell you that this guy is no longer there or is still there.
Honestly, I agree with you. At some point, he will end up being a liability to his abductors. So I don't think also myself by now that if he's alive, then what are they gaining for keeping him so long and then spending money on him, but they're not getting anything in return? So it's a very hard one to accept, but obviously when you add one and one together, for me, it does not give me, I wouldn't say that these people will benefit anything from keeping him so long. I don't think so.
Now, have you been to the farm of the father of Jerry's wife to ask that they pay a ransom of 10 million or anything to that?
To the farm?
To the farm or to the father? No, to the father. Let's leave the farm. Have you been to the father, like the father-in-law of Amy?
Jerry's father-in-law. Yeah.
I mean, Jerry's father-in-law.
Yeah.
Have you been there and asked that they pay some ransom to these people?
No, I've been there, but not to say to pay ransom.
Yeah, but what were the discussion between you and the father-in-law? Because the story now is Jerry has kidnapped himself because he wants to extort 10 million from the father-in-law, and to a particular extent, you went to say to the father-in-law, please pay something, because it looks like the father-in-law is well off.
He's not well off, but that's what they're saying. So actually, I volunteered to pay 5 million myself. And I said, if you guys can raise 5 million, I'll pay 5 million myself so that we can get him. So I went there to speak to his father-in-law and say, listen, let's go 50-50. I can pay 5 and you pay 5. And he said, if they kidnap me, you must tell them that they must kill me. I will never pay any money.
Speak to the Jerry's kidnappers, your younger brother, and plead with them. For sure they are listening. They knew we were coming to speak to you. If you're to speak to their conscience, what were you going to say?
I will say, what we need now is closure. So whether they have them, they must just release him because he's diabetic. So I don't think wherever he is, he's in a good health. And also, if they did something to him still, let them give us a sign somewhere to at least have a closure, to know, because it's not nice every day sleeping, not knowing what happened to your brother, your father, your son. So what can at least comfort us now is closure, whatever it is. So at least we can know going forward what to do.
Thanks. Julius Mkwanazi, what is the story there? You installed the blue lights he installed the blue lights in the cars that are owned by your security company.
I donated cars to his to EMPD, to him.
So they took them over?
Yes.
They were not belonging to you?
No.
But there was a News 24 article that showed a lady saying Mama Cat is taking his kids to school in style, and they were playing with blue lights like they are playing with yo-yo.
Yes, I'm divorced with my first wife, so I was not in relationship with my first wife. And Mama Cat is the media saying that. It's not her saying Mama Cat. So she's living her life, and then I don't even, and those are not my cars. So my cars are BMWs. I think everybody knows. I use BMWs. So those
So
are,
she's got cars also with blue lights
No.
without your involvement.
she don't have cars. Maybe she sourced a security company or what she did, I don't know. Because me and her, we don't have that relationship anymore. We divorced.
What is your relationship with Julius Mukwanas?
Julius Mukhonazi, I will say, he was a friend. Was.
Oh, so you donated because you had a friend who was in the position of authority?
No, it's because I proposed to him when he was an operations manager that, listen, I want to donate the cars, but with conditions that we do brand awareness, and then I will also send proposal to do the medical response for the EMPD when the officers they get injured in the line of duty.
So Tanya was protected by you?
No, not by me. I went there when it was only once, and it was when it was state of the city address. It was only once.
Yeah, but you went to fetch the mayor of
Yes.
the DA with your cars,
Yes.
and they had blue lights.
I don't know if they put blue lights on because I was not there.
Was it not your protection that was driving the cars
Yeah,
on
but
that day?
they came as backup. She had her own cars, and so they only came. She needed backup.
Or the DA mayor needed a backup from you?
Yes.
How does she need a backup from you when the Metro Police there is even as some sort of a task force?
Yeah, sort of. I think Mukhonazi convinced them that my guys are special forces.
Okay. That recording we heard about it in the thing there, do you say it's not legitimate?
No, it's not. It's not. I even have proof of what happened.
So you never gave Sibia money?
No, never.
You never said Sibia is a criminal?
You stop speaking.
But
Can
what if
we-
I'm taking a time?
We pass the microphone to Honorable Matthys.
I'm on, Chief. I'm in charge.
No, yes, I'm the one who is running the meeting.
But I'm in charge. Yeah.
I'm
There's
the
a
one
time
who is
you have allocated.
running the meeting. I want to hear her speak.
Ah,
Honorable Matthys,
this
it's your
is our
time.
arrangement.
We won.
Honorable Matthys, it's your
The
time.
CIC is speaking.
Okay,
Thanks.
thank you.
Now,
She's fronting, Chair. She's
Eh?
fronting.
what? I didn't hear that. No, the person who's saying you're fronting, they will never even speak in the presence of their president. You see now what you did to me, Chair. So, the meeting with Mukwanas, if we're to go to Lieutenant General Senona, will he give us or give you a confirmatory affidavit that you actually brought back the report from the guy who was tortured? Because you said you didn't go back to Mukwanas. You actually told Senona that the guy has declined.
Yes.
Is Senona, the head of works in KZN, prepared to depose an affidavit to this committee confirming that you gave him that feedback and also confirming that he was part of the meeting where Mukwanas made those kind of requests to you?
I think he will, but I've never spoke with him since I'm here, so I need to contact him, but I think he will.
So why would Mukwanas think that you are the best person to talk to people who are accusing him of torture? Because he didn't know your relationship with those people.
Yes, because of he found out that me and the guy, we are in the same estate. So he asked me first that if I know the guy in this estate, because he heard that I'm from Midstream as well.
So, and it was Minister Begitele who arranged a meeting.
Yes.
And Minister Begitele is the one who said Mukwanas can make these problems go away that you are confronted with.
Yes.
And to that effect, then arranged a meeting. When he arranged a meeting, were you present like the time he was calling
No,
Kumalo?
no, I was not.
And So how did Minister Kele know about your penthouse? You are meeting for the first time. He doesn't know you and
Yes,
all of that. The next thing, there is penthouse staying there and all of that. How did it come about?
Is the guy that he introduced me to him. He said, hey, this guy's got a nice penthouse. I assume the guy knew that Mr. Kele traveled a lot to Pretoria and then he was struggling with accommodation. Not struggling, he had to pay accommodation. That guy said to him that actually, Kat has got a nice penthouse there. So I think you can talk to him, he can offer you.
How many times has Minister Kele been to the penthouse?
I think 3 or 4 times.
But it looks like he said he's been there twice. Only twice.
No, it cannot be twice because he's been there twice when that guy was alive. And then after that guy's death, I remember he left his white Hugo Boss shirt in one of the bedrooms. And I sent him a message. I said, it's me. I took a picture of that shirt and I said, it's me, Kat in Pretoria. And I even showed him his shirt so that they can know who is he talking to. So after that, it was the third time. And I think, 3 or 4 times. It cannot be twice. It cannot be twice.
Now, which year was that?
This year.
So, if you're to be released here and you go and ask as a resident or the owner of the penthouse there, by whatever the place might be, you go and ask for the footage of all those days. Will we find those footage of more than twice?
I think that will depend on the security. Sometimes the footage after a certain period gets deleted. So I don't know how long they keep the footage.
As a security person, how long does it get deleted? Do you delete it or it automatically deletes itself?
It does. After 3 months, sometimes it does. And if it's a residential, you'll find after 2 weeks.
So we will not find your CCTV coverage of you and Kele at the hotel in Durban, where you gave him 200,000 because you said you walked to the car, where the cars park normally in hotels. There are CCTV cameras for security purposes. Yes.
Yeah.
So you send your security, and then you walk with Kele to a red car,
Yes.
Jeep. You put the money in, and then he drives away.
Yes.
If we're to go and subpoena such a CCTV
Yes.
camera, will we find it?
Yes. Yes, 100%.
And then that day when I'm happy because you and Minister Kele are agreeing that you went to Durban to deliver the last, the other portion, the second last, I suppose. And then when you are there, your conscience said, no, this should stop. I'm not continuing with dishing out money. This is now amounting to abuse. And then you stopped. But he kept on calling you. So where you and him agrees that you were supposed to meet in Durban.
Yes.
That's why he gave you 20 calls. And you are saying, yes, I drove to Durban for purpose of giving him money. And that day, I took a decision, I'm no longer doing it anymore. And he gave you 20 missed calls. And we asked him, why did you call him so many times? He says, we were supposed to meet.
Yes.
So on the meeting part, you and him are agreeing. What we need an evidence of is this portion of the exchange. Even if it's not visible money, but as long as we see the Kele money from you, the Kele bag from you to his car, that's prima facie enough. So, did he really make those calls on that day when you decided no more? I'm no longer answering his calls.
My phone is, even now, is here with my legal team. His missed calls are still there. We can even see them now.
And we need some, even if it's smallanyana evidence that demonstrate that you indeed exchanged money, because the problem is that Mabonga is dead.
Yes.
And the protector that went to fetch the Woolworths back, is he still alive, and will
Yes.
he be prepared to dispose an affidavit that you send him in the presence of Minister Kele to go and fetch a bag? And obvious, if he's a personal protector, meaning a bodyguard, he will walk with you or behind you
Yes,
as
yes.
you walk to the car
Yes.
with Minister Kele, and then you putting, will he give us some affidavit?
Yes. Yes.
I'm worried, Mr. Matala. 12 cases withdrawn, 1 guilty verdict, 1 not guilty verdict, 1 acquitted. And you've got police around Pretoria here who are sent around as your eyes boys. Why would the police go and fetch a car to, your story is actually making this the case of that police officer even worse, because you take a card from your PA, you give it to a police officer. What stops a PA from taking the card to go and buy a battery and bring it to you? Because generally that is the work of the PAs, and here police are being converted into PAs in the absence of the PAs. They're actually being given the job by PAs that they said, I must give you a card to go and do what I'm supposed to do or I'm employed to do. What should we take of this kind of a relationship you have with police, and the next thing cases are withdrawn, and meaning the people who have actually complained in these cases have never experienced justice? Because this will somehow, the reason we're asking you about this police officer is to determine your proximity to the police in this area, and to determine whether police are actually under your control.
No, they're not under my control.
Yeah, but why would you send the police? And he's probably older than you,
No, he's not.
or is a small boy.
He's a lighty.
Okay, so you were sending a lighty policeman to run around.
Not a lighty. You know, when you, like a little brother, I will say that. So not a lighty in a defamatory way, manner. So I'm saying sometimes, yes, you might be a policeman, but at home you are a brother, you are a sister, you are a father. So when you are at home, whether you're a policeman or not, or you're a judge, if I'm your older brother, I can send you whatever, then you will do that. So it's not because of I'm undermining you as a police officer or as a judge or whatever.
You can send a judge to go and buy a battery.
Now I'm saying if he's your younger brother,
Your younger brother judge.
I'm saying, no, I'm giving an example.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can send a judge who's your younger brother to go and buy a battery.
Oh, bread or whatever you want.
A judge.
Your brother, I think he will, when he's at home, he know he'll call you Abuti, whether he's a judge or not. So that respect will always be there.
Thank you, Mr. Matlala. I want my sister to have an opportunity to speak to Kat, even if it's not too long. Let's go.
Thank you, Mr. McCall. Just quickly, this thing of your lifestyle is quite bothering, right? So you have, 14 guards. You have 14 guards, personal security.
Yes.
So President has said the expense that just comes with that. You said you've got like about 2 million that you generate from one of your security companies, but you also have other businesses. Your lifestyle is large.
It's large.
It's large. 14 guards a day going around. Just talk about the guards. Then you said you got 9 kids. I'm assuming most of them, if they're still at school, they all go into private school. I'm sure you live in a very huge flash. I'm just talking your lifestyle alone. Does not quantify the amount of income you're saying that you received from your legitimate businesses. So I don't think, and maybe you must talk to it, is that one of your best friends, you've said, is a producer of drugs. How is it that you're not part
No, I'm
of
not.
selling drugs when your best friend is that? You've just spoken to his mother. His mother has even said he's given you a plate of food. How are you supporting your lifestyle?
With my businesses. But There is proof in my bank statements where the money, you can trace where the money comes from. It's not like it's a cash deposit from private people. So you can see that it's this company and then there's an invoice. So you can trace where the money comes from.
So you'll be open to having a SIU investigation into your lifestyle to match.
They're doing it now as we speak.
Okay, so I guess we'll have to wait for that to come. This is also bothering me. So when you're going through passport, do you have special treatment? Because how is it that when you're going through border control, you don't know that passports are not stamped? It's not possible.
I'm saying it's an oversight.
No, it can't be. There's no way you're there by the passport control. So do you go to passport control or do you sit in the car and you have handlers go through, stamp the passports, and then they go through? Because you're there at border control. You sit there and you see, like, you'd know that your passport is not stamped.
So, but it's not only my passport. I can.
So that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Did you personally go through border control or
Yes.
did you have handlers do it for you and you were standing on the side?
The car will park next to the office, and then they'll want to see the face. Obviously, I'm inside the car, and then the BG will take all our passports, and then the authority will come, and then they want to see our faces first before they can compare with the passports. So they do that. So what happened, I really don't know.
On both sides, both the South African border
Yes.
side and the Lesotho border side.
No,
both
it's
of them
only.
just didn't.
They've noticed it on the 19th when I went to Eswatini, and when I came back, it does not show me coming back to South Africa.
From whose side? Exiting or entering? Because you have to get to.
Entering South Africa.
I've never seen that. They stamp, and I don't think which border did you use? Because I don't think you do it through the
Osuku.
car. Okay. And then this John Wick reputation that President was talking about. You've just explained on how you have that John Wick reputation, because when we were talking about the issue about at one of the kidnappings, you said you took chances and you called whoever this person was, I missed the name, and you said,
Mr.
you
Madala,
don't want me to come for you. And the person
stop
was
talking.
released.
Stop
That's
speaking.
confirmation of John Wick. Thank you, Chair.
Honorable members, we are coming back at 20 minutes past 5. If we can listen here. The next 5 speakers will last for 2 hours, 30 minutes. 2 hours, 45 minutes. So 20 past 5 when we come back is Honorable Bangazita.
Chair, when are we getting that the screenshot of from the phone of Mr. Matala?
SC. He's asking a question about the screenshots. He's asking a question about the screenshots.